Hello and welcome back to your mat. Today we're just going to do a short flowing class. It'll be very fluid, much like water, or moving through water. So we'll start with today's quote by Patanjali. Yoga takes you into the present moment, the only place where life exists. So we're going to start with some hip mobility work. So go ahead and sit here on your mat with your legs out in front of you, bent, and a little wider than hip distance apart here. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, and then exhale and bring both of your knees over to the right. You can have your hands behind you if you like, or to make this more challenging, you can have your hands up at prayer position. So you're going to inhale, come through center, and exhale, bring both your knees over to the left. And we'll do that a few times. So inhale through center. You will travel on your mat a bit, so rearrange as you need to. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, bring both your knees over to the right. Inhale through center, and exhale to the left. Inhale through center, and exhale to the right. Inhale through center and exhale to the left. Inhale back through center, and now exhale, bring both your legs over to your knees over to the right. And now we're going to change these into a 90-degree angle here. So go ahead and have your legs all a 90-degree angle, so your feet and your knees into your hips both will be in 90-degree angles. Inhale, get tall, and exhale, fold over that front right leg into what's called a modified pigeon pose. Inhale, come up, come through center, and now bring both of your knees over to the left. And now you'll sit with that 90 degree set again. So your legs will be 90 degrees here. Inhale, get tall, and exhale and fold forward over that left leg into a modified pigeon. Inhale, come back through center. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and bring the knees over to the right again. Sit up for that pigeon. So let me say that again. Let's come back up through center here. And we're going to exhale back into our pigeon and over to the right. And go ahead and fold in. Inhale, come back up through center. And exhale over to the left. And fold over that left leg into your modified pigeon. Inhale, come back up through center. And one more time, back into your pigeon. Fold over that leg. And then come up. And now go ahead and bring your hands to the right of you into a modified twisted pigeon here. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the other side. Fold over. And then bring both of your hands over to the left into a modified twisted pigeon. Inhale, come all the way back up through center. And then go ahead and bring both of your soles of your feet together into a bound angle pose here. And so here we're going to do something a little different with our bound angle. So in our bound angle, we're going to stand up nice and tall. And then we're going to do a little twisting here. So we're just going to exhale and twist over to that right. Not a deep twist here, just a nice, light, easy twist. Inhale back to center. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale and exhale, twist. Going back and forth, back to the other side. And inhale and come back into your bound angle pose here. Now we're going to go ahead and stand up and do a standing series. So go ahead and stand in a wide stance. Have your feet hip distance apart. I'm sorry, not hip distance apart. Wide stance on your mat. Stand up nice and tall here. And then go ahead and turn those right toes out. So your back toes, your right toes will be turned out toward the front of your mat, and your left leg will be the same as it was. So you're like in a modified warrior 2 here. So go ahead and inhale your arms up overhead, and then we're going to exhale and sink into that warrior 2. So go ahead and bend that front knee. Inhale, back up, straighten your legs, and exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten your front leg, arms up, and exhale, warrior 2. Once more. Inhale, straighten your leg, and exhale back into your warrior 2. And then from here, inhale, and then exhale into reverse warrior. So bring that left arm, you're exhaling here, left arm is down that back leg, right arm is up overhead. Stay for the count. Another exhale. Inhale back up, and now straighten that front leg, and exhale, tip forward into to triangle. tip into triangle pose here, arm up overhead. Your left arm is up overhead, your right arm is on your shin, a block, or the floor. Stay for the exhale here and inhale, exhale. And now we're going to inhale and come back up to warrior two, and then exhale into your reverse warrior. So we can go between those two poses. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, tip forward into triangle pose. Left arm up overhead. Inhale back to warrior two. And exhale into reverse warrior. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale into triangle. Lift that left arm up overhead. And inhale back to your warrior two. Nice. Let's do the other side. So go ahead and turn your feet to face forward again. That's nice wide-legged stand. I cannot talk today. In this wide-legged stance, and then go ahead and turn out those left toes, left foot toward the back of your mat. Your right leg will stay like it was. Bend deeply here. Now go ahead and straighten that front leg. Inhale your arms up overhead, and exhale into warrior two. Inhale, arms up. Straighten your leg, and exhale into warrior two. Inhale, straight leg. Rise your arms up, and exhale, warrior two. Once more. Inhale, straighten, and exhale, bend your knee. Inhale here, and now exhale and come into your reverse warrior here. So your right arm is going down the back of your leg, and your left arm is up overhead. Inhale, straighten the front leg, and tip forward into triangle pose. So your left hand will come down to your shin, a block of the floor. Right arm up overhead, the triangle. Stay here for a moment. And then inhale, come back up into warrior two, and exhale into reverse warrior. Inhale, straighten that front leg, and exhale, tip forward into triangle pose. Inhale, come back up to warrior two, and exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, straighten that front leg, tip forward into triangle pose. And now inhale, come back up to your warrior two, and let's go back into that wide-legged stance. So now your feet are not hip distance apart, wide. Apparently I want to be hip distance apart today. Don't ask me what's going on with my brain today. Inhale and get tall here, and we're going to exhale and go ahead and fold forward. And release all that for a moment. And then go ahead and inhale and rise up. And now we're going to come into what's called Skandasana. Skater's pose is the best way I know how to describe it, or the name for it at least. We're going to bend the right knee deeply. You're going to come and sit down on that heel, and you're going to bring this left leg up. Now your heel will probably be off of the ground here, and that's okay. So we're going to inhale and come back up, and now go to the other side. So your toes will be pointed at 45-degree angles, and you're just going to go to the other side here to the left. So now your right leg will be straight, your toes will be pointed up. Inhale and come through, and exhale to the other side. So now your left leg is out straight. Inhale once more, come on through, bend that left leg, and now your right leg is up. Straight out. And then inhale, come all the way back up. Go ahead and turn your toes so they're parallel to your mat. And now we're going to do a twisted, wide-legged standing forward fold. So go ahead and bend forward here, and then bring both of your hands to that right leg. Reach across and really pull yourself in here into a nice twist. Inhale back through center, looking out, and then exhale, and let's go ahead and bring both hands to the left leg, pulling yourself into that side and twisting to the left. Inhale back through center, looking out in front of you, and then exhale, go ahead and fold forward once more here. You can have a slight bend in your knees if you need to. And inhale, We'll come stand all the way back up. Nice. All right, from here we're going to go ahead and sit down on our mat, and we're going to lay on our back. I'm going to come into a bridge pose, a couple of rounds of bridge. So go ahead and sit yourself up. Come to lie down. Soles of the feet on the ground. Your legs are about hip distance apart. Now I'm at the right place. Knees are pointed up toward the sky. Arms are on the ground, and inhale and exhale here. And now inhale and lift the hips up off of the ground. And snuggle those shoulders underneath. A nice bridge pose to really open up the front here. And exhale, come back down. We'll do that twice more. So we're going to inhale, lift those hips up. Keep your chin pointed away from your chest. And keep your knees pointed toward the ceiling. Don't let them splay out or splay in. They have a tendency to do that. Exhale, lower back down. And once more, we'll do one more bridge here. So inhale and rise those hips back up once more. Really snuggle the shoulders underneath. Really come into your highest expression that you can of this pose. And then exhale and lower back down. And lastly, we're going to go ahead and hug the knees into our chest. And you're going to exhale and bring both of the knees over to the left for just a quick supine twist here before we finish out class. So your legs are to the left, your arm is out to the right, and you're looking to the right. So a nice opening here along your back. Inhale, bring your knees back up to your chest, and then exhale and bring both knees over to the right. And your left arm will be out to the left, and you'll be looking over to the left. Inhale, go ahead and bring those knees back into your chest. And now go ahead and stretch out long on your mat into a Shavasana. We've got a few minutes here left, so I'm going to give you time for some Shavasana. So go ahead and lie out, and I will guide you through this. So take the time. Don't worry, you still have plenty of time. We're still under 15 minutes, so you've got plenty of time. So go ahead and stretch back into this pose. Stretch out long on the mat, your arms off to your sides. Breathing in and out through your nose. And just notice how your body feels after doing some of this fluid movement going through today. I'm going to give you a couple minutes here of quiet, so just be in this pose. Notice how you feel. Notice your breath. Notice if you feel better after doing this short class. I'll let you know when the time is up. If you have the time and you would like, please stay longer. You still have time available. If not, and you're ready to come back up, then go ahead and come up. Otherwise, just stay there and ignore my cues, please. So go ahead and hug your knees into your chest and roll over to one side. Push yourself back up with your hands. Come back up to seated position. Thank you for joining me for this class. Thank you for bearing with me as I stumble over my words sometimes. Some days are better than others, what can I say? And that's just it's a good lesson, because in life, that's how life is. Some days you're on it, and other days you're not. But it's just best to show up, do the work. So thank you for joining me on the mat today. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave any comments you'd like, and subscribe for the latest updates on the classes coming next. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Namaste.